Psychological phenomenon which generates within an individual, so which happens within ourselves. Psychological phenomenon which generates within an individual, so which happens within ourselves. But it is not like every time those people will get motivated, every time we cannot give them the reward, isn't it? Negative or fear is based on motivation or the fear. A fear causes employees to act a certain way. Hello everybody, a warm welcome to one and all. I'm Vidhyaashram from the Department of Commerce and Management in Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence. Welcome to the first session of the fifth chapter called Motivation. See the word motivation, what exactly the word is, right? We get motivated after seeing the word called motivation. So what exactly motivation is? Now motivation is a psychological aspect. We also say that whenever we go with a kind of a motivation, there are two types of motivation. One is a positive motivation, another is a negative motivation. But it is always subjective in the sense, for me what is good is for you it is actually bad. So what exactly is the meaning of motivation? When we go with the meaning of motivation, please understand motivation is a psychological phenomenon. What is it? It's a psychological phenomenon which generates within an individual, so which happens within ourselves. Somebody need to motivate us, but we are supposed to get motivated towards doing that particular work. Now, when we understand about the business organization, what happens here is a person feels the lack of certain needs. Now, I need to actually fulfill so that I get motivated and I do more work. That is what the motivating factors are. To satisfy which he feels working more. So here, what is that? Because of lack of certain needs, what do? I work more. The need satisfying, that is the ego, motivates a person to do better than he normally does. So here, if you understand the definition by two of the very well-known people here, the persona here, that is, the first one is Dubbin. Actually, what he says is, motivation is the complex of forces starting and keeping a person at work in an organization. That he terms it as motivation. Next is motivation implies any emotion, any kind of an emotion, right? Or desire, which so conditions once will that the individual is properly led into action is what the Vence says. So here what exactly it is? Something which will actually make you do something. That is called the motivation. Now, types of motivation, as I told you, that motivation are of two types. One is positive motivation, another is negative motivation. When we go with the concept of organization and business, please understand it is a manager who should get motivated so that he can make other people also work more. So he should also motivate other subordinates to work more. So when a manager wants to take more work from his subordinates, he has to be motivated to improve his performance. Now, what kind of a motivation he'll actually go with? There are two, positive, negative. In the positive way, give more salary, more incentives, go with promotion, tell him that he will be recognized by the top level management. All these are positive. Negative is what? You tell him that if you don't work, you will be fired. So, both the way, you get a result. What is the result? You get your goal done. That is what the motivation is all about. See, they will either be offered incentives. So, incentives is what? Positive motivation. Now, for more work, or they may be placed with rewards. Again, rewards. Giving rewards is also positive motivation. Better reports, recognition, all are what? Positive motivation. If not, say they may instill fear in them or use force to achieve the desired task. Now, this is called negative motivation. So, we have come across two, positive motivation as well as one negative motivation. So when we go with a positive motivation, what all is covered? Understand, positive motivation. So example, we have employee here, right? We have an employee here. Now we have one more employee here. Let's go with a boy and a girl here. Now what exactly the motivation factor for these people? Why will they work more? Now, what exactly the concept of positive motivation is? Now, positive motivation is based on reward. Now, you tell them that you will get reward. Now, both of them, they'll actually work more. Why? Because they got motivated. But it is not like every time those people will get motivated, every time we cannot give them the reward, isn't it? Apart from reward, what is it? Workers are offered incentives to achieve desired goals. So one is a reward, one is incentive. That means they're happy, they are getting something extra. They're getting something extra. That is what positive motivation is. Now their mind is very clear, saying that if I work more, I'll be getting more reward. If I work more, I'll get more recognition. If I get more, then what happens? Now my career will actually grow. So all these things are what? Positive motivation. Incentives may be in the form of higher salaries, promotions, recognition to work. Now, employees are offered incentives and seek to improve their performance voluntarily. Now, everything is what? It's a benefit for them, isn't it? It's a benefit for them. It's a benefits. Now, they'll work really more. Say, example, here we have the bar here, 0. So, 1, 2, 3. Say here 2021. Then 22, 23. Now they are somewhere here. Say example, here they are. Now the more I tell them that you will be getting recognition, promotion, higher salary, incentives and all those things. Now definitely their productivity and their work will be more in 2022. The reason is I'm going with a positive motivation. That is for their career path itself. According to Peter Drucker, now Peter F. Drucker is a person well known for the way human resource management happens. Now he says, genuine and positive motivators are responsible for placement, high level of performance, sufficient information for self-control and workers' involvement as the responsible citizen in the plant community, that means in the industry. Positive motivation comes from the support of employees and they feel happy. So here what happens is both the employees here, now they actually have the happy face. That means they are very much happy because it's for them and their standards, their performance, their appraisal, everything will happen positively. So that is called the positive motivation. To the next one we have is the negative motivation. Now we have same employees. Now here let's go with these employees here. Now we have here and we have here the boy and the girl here, right? Now please understand this. When we go with these concept here, motivation, again they need to perform, but what exactly happens here? Please understand. Negative or fear is based on motivation or the fear. Now, fear causes employees to act a certain way. Now, I told these people that if you don't work, you will be taken out of the job. Now, see the desired goal. Now, say example here. We are in 2021, 22, now 23. Now, somewhere here they are, right? Now, I'm telling them that if they don't work properly, they'll be out of the job. Still, I'll get the work done. Again, here also they'll go. Same, I'll be getting the goals done, but psychologically what happens is they're not getting any benefit out of it. Because of a fear of losing the job, or they feel that demotion will happen, or there is a cut in the salary, there will be a loss of pay, there will be so many other things that will disturb their mentality. Now the quality will come down. Though we can actually, to some extent, we can actually hit that standard, but after that, definitely the standards will come down because there is something called the negative motivation where there is no benefit for the employees. Now, employees do not cooperate voluntarily. Instead, they want to avoid punishment. To avoid punishment, they actually work. Next is, although employees work to a level where punishment is avoided, this type of motivation leads to anger and frustration. This type of motivation usually becomes the cause of industrial unrest. Now they start hating the manager. They criticize the manager. They go with all kind of nonsense against the manager, but they can't tell that, they can't express it. But whatever and whenever they do something, They'll not be happy of doing it. For the sake of doing things, they'll be doing it. So you don't have productivity here. Despite the drawbacks of negative motivation, this method is commonly used to achieve desired results. Still, many of the companies, they follow negative motivation. They don't reward them, they don't give performance appraisal, they don't give incentives, they don't give anything, but they'll start giving targets, and if they don't do it, it's like uncertainty, a job uncertainty. You will be out of the job. So in order to save their job, what they do is, till what extent they can save their job, that much work they'll do it. After that, they'll give it up, saying that I can't do it now. So importance of motivation. What are the importance of motivation? It is a 10 marks question here. The first one is, it improves performance level. If you go with negative motivation or a positive motivation, the performance level will be improved. But here what I'm talking here is, it's all about the positive motivation and its importance. Reduction in resistance to change. Now when you go with a positive motivation, that resistance from the employees is less. They'll start working more. Healthy corporate image. Productivity, that is productive utility of resources. Then here what happens is, we get optimum utility. Optimum utility. Increased efficiency and output. Now here productivity will be very good. See, the more you make your employees productivity, more you make your employees work for the achievement of productivity, and then you start giving them reward, recognize them, give them promotion, give them incentives, give them all benefits. Definitely what happens is, they'll always aim for one thing, that is the output which have more productivity. Next we have here is achievement of goal. Say example, when I told you about this example here of a boy here who is working for an MNC company here. Now when he knows that if he reaches the target, or say goal or objective, and he will be rewarded. Now definitely he'll actually go with all these things. That is, he'll start working more because he got some kind of a motive. That motive is what? To finish these things and get the results. Development of friendly relationship. Now everyone are happy and everyone are working to get those kind of rewards. So smooth managerial function will definitely flow in the organization. Stability in workforce. Now here please understand, labor turnover will be less. Labor turnover will be less. Will be less. Combines ability with willingness and development of leaders. Now the more the manager motivates people and people get motivated by him, now there is a development of leader among each and every person. Now we have something called the financial motivators and non-financial motivators. Wherever money is involved, we call it as financial motivators. Where money is not involved, we say it as non-financial motivators. So financial motivators may be in the form of more wage and salary, bonuses, profit sharing, leave with pay, medical reimbursement, company paid insurance of any leave with pay, then medical reimbursement, then company paid insurance of any of the other things that may be given to the employees for performance. Money is the most important motivator. Money is what? The most important motivator. That is called the financial motivator. In the other end, we have non-financial motivators. Now, non-financial motivators are what? Where you don't get the monetary benefits. Say example here, recognition. Now here you don't get any benefits of hiking in the salary or a hike in a salary or the wages, but you get a recognition. Participation in the management, status you get in the organization, competitive edge as well as the job enrichment you get it. Here when I say competitive, please understand the competition in the organization and you will be recognized for that. And then job enrichment. Now all these things are what? non-financial motivation. Now, when you join any of the company and people start recognizing you, people start to give you more work, that means it is a kind of non-financial motivation for you. Now, you are the prime person. But unless for certain age, what happens is you enjoy going for a financial, and some will actually enjoy for non-financial. But what really happens is they always see to it that who are the people who want financial motivation and who are the people who really need non-financial motivation. So you should be very precise whenever you get a chance, that whatever they go with the logic or the policy of the company, you should be very, very clear about it, that what will make you happy. That is what they'll actually target on. So any doubt regarding this session, please do call us. We are always there to help you. Thank you so much. I'll see you when I see you.